Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to my other apostles, the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful members of the elect, the Bacharium, the house of David, that's been preordained, predestined to get delivered in these last end times and to be the ruling governing body of the nation of Yasha'Allah. So this is an article I found, all right, from popularscience.com, and it speaks about the MOTB, you see, which the scriptures mention, all right, and how this beast system would usher that in, all right, and mandate it around the world, okay, and it mentions also the miracles, you see, the miracles that this beast system via his microchip that it will show, all right. Actually, let's get it before I hop into this article. So this is the Revelation, the 13th chapter. Let's see. Revelation 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had powers to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast. All right. The philosophies, the customs of this place of Esau Edom's system, democracy, demon-like rulership. That's what the words demo meaning demon, crazy meaning rulership. All right. Do what thou wilt, spirit. You can do anything, all right, and wickedness, that is, which had the wound by a sword and did live, all right, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? And there are a lot of people who actually who are waking up, all right, even outside of Israel, all right. You have a lot of how you say it, truthers out there who know about the MOTB, all right? And this man's going to come down with great wrath, pursuant to Revelation, the 12th chapter, verse 12, because he knows he has but a short time. But ultimately, the elect won't bow down to this man's system, all right? Okay? So those miracles, are going to be done, are going to be done in the form of getting that microchip, all right? You can open doors, start your car, low level miracles, of course, all right. But nevertheless, this is what it's alluding to, the MOTB. All right, so it says 9 crazy body hacks that give you superhuman powers. All right, so let's read into it. It says gamers often perform repetitive tasks to improve their character skill set, gain rewards, and advance to new levels. The process is known as grinding. Now, an underground movement has taken up that expression, call themselves grinders, and they're trying to gain some of those same super skills only in real life by hacking their bodies. To cynics, the upgraded self-improvement or self-movement, aka body hacking, can seem a reckless and narcissistic pursuit. After all, treating your body like a home science kit can have serious consequences: scarring, bleeding, pain on the scale of passing out. Yet tinkering with human hardware is a centuries-old pursuit. Bolting titanium plates onto problem spines have become downright common. Today, transhumanists take it further. Right, that's transhumanism. They seek to extend the senses and co-mingle them, allowing themselves to do things like detect Wi-Fi, hear colors, sense magnetic north, and see in the dark, Technology is driving the trend, but are a few renegade surgeons operating in an ethical gray area and growing number of innovative grinders, all of them hoping to one day push the cyborg off the Comic Con floor and onto Main Street. And this is what they want, all right? Transhumanism. All right, just look up that word real quick. Transhumanism. Okay. And it says transhumanism, social and philosophical movement devoted to promoting the research and development of robust human enhancement technologies. Such technologies would augment or increase human sensory reception, emotive ability, or cognitive capacity, as well as radically improve human health and extend lifespans. All right. So, what's an example? Some examples of transhumanism include anti-aging and artificial intelligence. All right. Let's get some pictures. Okay, so connecting you to a machine. All right, so you can see in the pictures, man. All right, this is what they want. Okay, this is what they want, man. To turn into a cyborg. You see. So let's go back. All right, meet the Borgs. In 1998, UK professor Kevin Warwick became the first person to have a transponder chip implanted under his skin, but only after receiving ethical approval to experiment on himself and enlisting a doctor to assist him. It wasn't until Seattle-based IT consultant Amo Grafstraw had a chip implanted in each hand in 2005 without seeking improvement that the grinder world found a spark. Grafstraw uses the chips to open his home and car doors and log onto his computer. See, these are the miracles, you see. You know, he also sells them to grinders on his website. Dangerous Things. Last year, Grafstra became the first to implant a tiny photovoltaic panel in his forearm to learn how much light traveled through the skin and whether it could power internal sensors such as a heart monitor. Though it generated a mere 50 microamps at 3 volts, about a 400th of the current needed to run an LED, he felt elated, saying it proves the value of citizen science. All right. So this is what it is. All right. This is what they say that can be part of the miracles. Touch electromagnetic fields. Magnets are easy to install, and among the first hacks grinders try, piercing shop staffers typically embed a barrel-shaped neodymium variety the size of a grain of rice beneath the skin of a finger. The magnets are coated in a bio-proof material such as titanium nitride used to coat replacement hips, silicone, and Teflon. When one encounters an electromagnetic field, it vibrates against the nerves, enabling the user to feel things like power transformers and microwave ovens. They're also good bar tricks. Dangle paper clips from your finger, but use with caution. All right. Install sonar, you see, like what dolphins have. All right. Want to sense distance like a dolphin? Bottlenose from the Hacker Collective Grindhouse Wetware creates sonar perception in an off-the-shelf kit, $60. Its dolphin-like rangefinder locates an object in a dark room using an ultrasonic distance sensor. It then sends electromagnetic pulses to magnet in the user's fingers, providing a sense of things like an object's size and distance. As a user moves closer to the object, the sensations grow stronger. Bottlenose can also detect radiation or the presence of ethanol and can pick up Bluetooth signals. A thermal infrared sensor spots warm objects, such as a stove or a cloth dryer, from up to several feet away. And I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm skimming through it. All right, just giving you the the whole gist of things. All right, become a compass. We humans get lost and find our way usually means asking directions. For a 2014 report in the journal Consciousness and Cognition, researchers at the University of Osnabrück, if I pronounce it right, in Germany, wanted to know if they could instead create a learned sense of direction. For 7 weeks, 9 males and 4 female subjects wore belts with 30 vibrating motors stitched on an elastic fabric that indicated when they were facing magnetic north. So not all these are chips, but either way, it's still going to that whole transhumanism. All right, you see, but ultimately they want to incorporate that RFID chip. All right, to cause all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All right, it's all alluding to that. You see, to put a chip in your forehead or in your hand. All right, just like the scriptures say in Revelation 13 chapter. Here, Wi-Fi. All right, it says, imagine walking down the street and instead of looking for that little Wi-Fi sticker on the doors of coffee shops, you can hear a hotspot's presence. London journalist Frank Swain is partially deaf. He wears Starkey Halo hearing aids that link via Bluetooth to his smartphone. Last year, a sound engineer friend hacked his phone's software, so now it sends melodies in Geiger counter like clicks to his hearing aids when it detects Wi-Fi zones. Right. So not all these are chips, but it's just the technology of this man. All right, that's alluding to transhumanism. All right, but ultimately it's going to be that chip because that's prophecy, and that's what these elites are going to mandate around the world. All right, real soon. These are just test runs that they're doing right now. All right, with the whole juice. And personally, me, I don't believe this. Everyone that did receive the juice, I think some of it is just placebo. All right, and then get the real thing because they can't kill everybody all at once. If I can't say too much, I don't want them to cut this video off. But either way, though, it's all part of their beast system. All right. But the next batches, I believe personally, will depopulate a lot of people. All right, kill off a big mass of people. Turn fingers into flash drives. See, now this is the chip. Computer readable ID chips are now so small, are mere 3 millimeters to 6 millimeters long, that they can be inserted beneath the skin with the aid of a large needle. Real quick. This is what John the Revelator saw, by the way, when he was on the island of Patmos. All right. He saw the chip. He saw the needle. All right. And the functions of this chip, man, to track, to have your information. All right. So let's get this word. Let's receive a mark. The word is charagma, meaning stamp or an imprinted mark. Thing carved, that's the chip. All right. Now the latter deep root word. Let's see if I can find it. Salakia. Oh, root word right here. The root word karax, which means a pell or stake. That's the needle. All right. And here's a here's a root word for that. Is grapho, meaning to write with reference to the form of letters. To write to one, an example by writing, to give information, directions. All right. So to fill with writing. So that's your the information. All right. The graphings that's in that chip. You see? Implant headphones. Just skimming through. All right. Here colors. All right. Again, not all of this is the chip, but it's still alluding to that transhumanism, which they will put on this chip. You know, get the neural link, get this chip, connected to your brain, and you can do all these things, hear colors and find Wi-Fi. All right. Shock your brain into working better. All right. Let's see, when was this published? 2015. Wow. September 8th, going back 6 years ago. All right. So I just want to make this quick video just to show you, and look what you see right here. Bam. Showing you who's running this whole thing. All right. You see? Same thing right here. Novus Ordo Seclorum, if you can't see it, which means a new world order. All right. Let's get a picture. The all-seeing eye. All right. The Illuminati. Okay. Again, right here. Novus, which means new, Ordo, order, Seclorum. All right. World in the Latin. So new world order. All right. That's who's running this place, the elites. Okay. That's their emblem, the eagle, which is spoken in Obadiah. All right, showing you who's running this place. All right, the chief house of Esau Edom, the Amalekites. All right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to my other apostles, a great millstone, and peace and salutation to Philek. With that, Shalom.